Let's create an agent from a SharePoint site. If you have a 365 Copilot license, not just the free chat ability, but the actual license, then you can create agents from SharePoint sites. So let's take a look at how to do that. So I'm in my SharePoint app, and I'm going to pick project documentation. This contains all of the documentation for several different projects I've worked on. So what I want to do is make an agent so I can just ask questions trained on the data inside this SharePoint site. So I go up to new, and you'll see agent is an option. It's an option because I have a 365 Copilot license. So when I click on that, it's going to open up the agent. So I'm going to edit it. So this is what you'll see is a window where you can create a name for your project. You can create an image for it if you want to add one, and a description. Now from here, you can add customize things using Copilot Studio if you want to get really in depth and make more than just an agent to ask questions on. If I click on sources, it's going to look at the sources I'm going to use. So in this case, I'm going to just use my SharePoint, but I can also choose from specific document libraries, files, or folders inside of the site. And I have behavior. So here I can have it provide a introductory prompt. I can have starter prompts that are listed, and I can customize those. And I can give it instructions for how that it should respond, what kind of context that it should respond to the people asking questions. So once I get that all done, again, it's called Project Documentation Agent. I will then save it and close, right? So now that agent is created. Over here, I can preview what it would look like if I ask it questions, things. But I'm going to go up here. Now you see my agent is showing up. You have the Copilot up here, and that opens up my agent for the site. So inside here, I can ask it a question. I can say, how do I set up OneDrive in Intune? Because that should be one of the documents that's inside of the document library that this is trained on. So it's looking for how to set up OneDrive in Intune, and it's looking in the documents in this SharePoint document library and site. And it's generating a response. And now you see it's giving me the prerequisites that are listed in the guide, as well as the process that is listed in there. Now I can copy this. I can even, where it says reference, it links to the document that it referenced. And that is how I can ask questions through my agent about documents and items that are inside of my document library. As simple as that. Now, you also notice you have the three dots up here. So in settings, I can also copy a link for Teams, share it, go back and edit the agent. I can approve it. I can create a new chat off of it, delete all that Copilot history, right? Everything that's in there. And those are items you can do from the settings. Sharing it gives people the option to use your agent to be able to set it. And then setting it as approved. So that's the final step, is approving it. So site owners can approve it. And now you'll find it in the site assets. All right. And that is how you create an agent based off of a SharePoint site.